this is going to be a different style video than I'm used to doing. There's going to be a lot of noise in the background. The hubby's out working in the wood shop. The washer's going. I've got baby boy here with me like always. So this isn't going to be a how-to because I'm going to have all of the recipes linked in the description. So you can go to those and really find out how to make these recipes that I'm going to be doing. So originally I was going to have one big bake day to prepare for baby number 2, but I found out tomorrow is going to be a little bit busier than I thought. Originally the bake day was for tomorrow. So I'm going to split up what I'm going to be making into 2 days. Tonight I'm going to be making Farmhouse on Boone's Einkorn sandwich bread, which I'm really excited about, and then tomorrow I'm going to be making Jovial Foods recipe for Einkorn bagels. So I'm going to be putting some of this in the freezer. Yummy! Some of what I'm making in the freezer for when baby number after when baby number 2 gets here, just so we can have some fresh foods that I don't have to whip up in the kitchen, and we won't be eating a ton of junk, so I won't be feeling guilty. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be trying Jovial Foods 100% organic einkorn flour, which I have never tried. I'm super excited, and I've never done these recipes before, so it's going to be interesting. So, like I said, today we're doing the einkorn sandwich bread. Tomorrow is the einkorn bagels. I'm also going to be making a couple pots of soup, one to freeze and then one for us to eat on for a few days. So I'm really excited. Loaf pans, and the reason is my head's getting cut off is because it is one of the oldest forms of wheat that we know of. It might be the oldest form. It's non-hybridized, so that means it's non-genetically modified, all that jazz by farmers. And so I'm really excited to try it because it has a very low gluten content, which makes it easier to digest. It's supposed to be a lot healthier for you, so I'm really excited to try it. Yes, twice because it always turns into a hot mess, as you can see here. But I wouldn't trade it for the world because he enjoys it and loves spending time with me, and I know it's a good learning process for him and also me. So next on the agenda was Einkorn bagels. I was following Jovial Foods recipe. One thing I learned very quickly when I began to bake with einkorn flour is that it doesn't absorb water as quickly or as readily, I suppose, as white flour or other kinds of flour. So it definitely is a learning curve, and a lot of my dough actually turned out drier than I anticipated. I ended up reading later on that einkorn flour, there's a lot of variables when you're baking with it, so you kind of have to go cup by cup or tablespoon by tablespoon. And so I actually had to throw some of the dough out for my bagels because it was just so dry. But I decided to keep some of them and just go with it because I didn't want to waste all of the dough, but they definitely turned out a lot drier than I had hoped. But you live and you learn, and now I know for next time. Is definitely one of our go-to meals. It's one of Case's favorites. Normally I just throw together whatever I have on hand and call it good, but this time I was following one of my own recipes for cabbage roll soup, which is one of my favorites, and I was making a double batch, which I have been doing the past couple weeks, just so it's not very time consuming. I can just make one for the week and then make one to freeze for after baby number 2 gets here, and it ends up turning out pretty good.
been talking about going to the pumpkin patch all of October. So a couple days ago we finally had the opportunity. The rain cleared up and we took him to pick out his pumpkin, and he was so overjoyed.
Ooh, you feel it? You feel that hair? Feels like wire, don't it?
Yep.
Like
This is another goat.
Yep.
What's the goat doing?
He's chewing on his cud.
What's pet him?
He don't want to be petted. Hey, let's go see the cat.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you all next time.